Hello, folks. It's been a while. Welcome to Just Funny Things. Today, I want to talk about a topic, of course, which won't be accepted unanimously by everyone, like any other topic. But I'm still gonna go ahead, like any other topic. Let me ask the big question right away. Does your charity have capacity to validate your opinions or ideology for whatever you're pushing passively? Of course, there are great many organizations, charitable organizations throughout the world. But are they just working for helping people? Or do they have an ideology pushing through the society and hoping this charity would validate their genuinity? Before getting to mainstream NGOs such as Greenpeace or other environmentalists or animal rights activists or all these kinds of people, let's look at indirect passive pushing of ideologies, because even these NGOs, though they scam, they collect money to do what they say what they want to do. But the indirect charities, which are on vast proportion when compared to the direct charities, are the real deal here, and they often get money for very different reasons. They get money from their loyal fans, Patreons, but they use the money for expansionism, pushing the ideology, spreading the cult, and whatnot. I mean, I'm not saying they're not beneficial for anyone. I myself came out of a missionary school. We charged around $200 a month for pretty quality education, I must say. I mean, you don't even get a pizza with pineapple for $200. Maybe you'll get a boring pizza, but not with pineapple. There are a lot of big names when it comes to such indirect charities, pushing ideologies, which we never talk about. I don't know why. I guess we are scared. Oh, but not in this channel, alright? We're never scared here. We might be lazy, busy, or whatever, but never scared. Sorry for the train. So, to start, RSS is the world's largest volunteer based organization. They run over 20,000 schools, and they're first to reach any disaster site, even before the army. And I've seen that firsthand. I've seen that in Kurnool floods. When I tried to reach there, they were already there. Chennai floods, they were already organizing their cadre to make to reach people efficiently. They're good at disaster management. We have to give them that. And they are fierce volunteers, not denying. But they push an ideology. That's the reason they're working. That's the reason they're doing charity. That's the reason they're doing voluntary work. That's the reason they're even physically physically straining themselves, pushing themselves to do things which other people won't. But I have but I have some sense to separate what they're doing and what they want from us. No one does anything for free. I can take what they're doing, but I can't give what they want. And I can always make this distinction. You can take Christian missionaries in Northeast, Nagaland especially. I don't think 100 years back there was a Christian in Nagaland. And now they're 99.9% Christians. Because they reached before the government did. They've done things which government couldn't do. But in return, they ask for something. Expansion of cult or religion. I'd just say cult. All religions are just cult. And now they spread the ideology of a separate Christian nation, a separatist movement. That's what they're trying to sponsor. What did they give? They gave education, hospitals, good technology. They basically civilized an entire tribe. But they're asking something in return. Okay, forget about that. This is nothing compared to a guy called Hafeez Sayeed. He runs a lot of schools and hospitals too. He's God for a lot many people in his locality. But he's seeking validation to blow up people and cities for that. If you still don't think people seek validation through charity, then I don't know what will convince you. I mean, when we see Pablo in Narcos, that sounds cool. But in real life, okay, even that was real life. But I can say even people from Kali Cartel or the other cities of Pablo's country would agree with him. Because with charity work, they expect blind loyalty. They expect you to surrender your soul, which is much more precious than what they give. I wouldn't even call it charity then. That's business. You do business with hungry person. You give him food, which he's desperate for, and ask for his soul. I can see this objectively. But if I'm that hungry person, I will take that food. If I'm being deprived of education and I'm not getting opportunities, I will take that education. But I will not sell my soul. What do you think of this? Comment below. Would you sell your soul for charity you received or validate any bad work because they have done good to you personally? I would never do that. If I do that, I'm just taking bribe to support a bad person. See you.